Namo Phat. Good morning. Thank you for joining me for our daily practice check-in. Listen, listen, listen. This beautiful sound calls us back to our true home. The fourth mindfulness training. Aware of the suffering caused by unmindful speech and the inability to listen to others, I vow to cultivate loving speech and deep listening in order to bring joy and happiness to others and to relieve others of their suffering. Knowing that words can create happiness or suffering, I'm determined to speak truthfully with words that inspire self-confidence, joy, and hope. I will not spread news I do not know to be certain, and will not criticize or condemn things of which I am not sure. I will refrain from uttering words that can cause division or discord, or that can cause the family or the community to break. I'm determined to make all efforts to reconcile and resolve all conflicts, however small. For our Dharma readings, we've been using a book by the nuns of Amaravati called The Body, Dhamma Reflections on Aging, Illness, and Death. And we're in a Dhamma talk by Ajahn Candasiri now called Reflection on Well-Being. Another thing we can do is to notice the space around or between thoughts, or to replace a mean thought with a kind thought, say, by trying to see things from the other person's point of view. We can try to tune into their suffering. With Saddam Hussein, I'd think, well, he's a human being. He wants to be happy, but he's certainly going to have to pay a really horrible price for this cruelty he's inflicting on others. Just seeing that although someone doesn't want to suffer, nevertheless he's going to suffer, brings a sense of compassion into the heart straight away. This isn't condoning the cruelty, the unskillfulness of somebody's life, but replacing the unpleasant thoughts that are sapping our own sense of well-being with something that is more wholesome. When we chant our sharing of blessings with virtuous leaders of the world, people sometimes comment, but many leaders of the world don't seem to be particularly virtuous. Many of them seem to just want a lot of power. They do quite awful things. But I'm interested in helping them to be wiser and helping them to be happy. I know myself that if I'm not happy, I'm not very wise. I'm not very mindful. If there's a feeling of tension or fear, there's not much mindfulness, and so I tend to make mistakes, to be mean, narrow-minded, selfish, frightened. Skillfulness comes from a sense of well-being. When people are kind to me, when I'm kind to myself, then I'm naturally more kind to others. Naturally more in tune with other beings and their needs. So I'm quite happy to share any blessings of my life with dictators and foolish, selfish people, because I see they need all the blessings they can get. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you for joining me this morning.